2022 was a year of hard work to build public trust for the Appraisal Foundation and its boards. Here's a quick recap of what we went up to. In February, the Appraisal Standards Board announced a comprehensive review of the ethics rule and worked with fair housing experts, federal regulators, and other stakeholders to draft a series of exposure drafts proposing changes to the ethics rule to make it abundantly clear that bias and discrimination are prohibited under USPAC. Our Board of Trustees overhauled the nomination process for all boards in line with recommendations made by an outside diversity, equity, and inclusion consultant. The new process places an emphasis on blind scoring and rubrics to determine candidates who progress to the next round of consideration. In September, the Appraiser Qualifications Board held a public forum to hear directly from stakeholders about proposing fair housing as a required component of an appraiser's qualifying and continuing education. A new video resource was developed for consumers to inform them of their next steps if they need to make an appraisal complaint. The Foundation also hired a diversity consultant to review its board structure. All boards and Foundation staff carefully reviewed the Biden administration's Property Appraisal and Valuation Equity Task Force report, commonly known as PAVE, and incorporated many of their recommendations into their current and future work plans. The Appraiser Qualifications Board worked throughout the year to speak with state boards considering accepting PAREA as an alternative to the supervisor trainee experience model. As a result of this work, 43 states now have said they will accept PAREA as in whole or in part of an aspiring appraiser's required experience. Visit our PAREA webpage for updates and sign up to be notified when a PAREA program becomes available. The Foundation also began incorporating the goals of the strategic plan, known as Vision 2030, into its ongoing activities throughout the year. Initial Vision 2030 projects focused on strengthening relationships with sponsoring organizations, growing outreach to policymakers, and sharing the work of the Industry Advisory Council's Automated Valuation Model Task Force. Vision 2030 will continue to guide the work of the Foundation as it looks ahead to 2023. None of this work would be possible without the hundreds of amazing organizations that support the Appraisal Foundation. To them, we send our heartfelt thanks. If you want to know more about any of these topics and what else we've been up to, check out our annual report at appraisalfoundation.org and look for more from us in 2023 and beyond as we continue to advance the valuation profession and build public trust.